What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the wrestling universe? How are you this evening? I am doing quite well myself. Welcome to the Wrestle Wire. I'm your host, The Saint, and with me, as normal, over here. Oh, the fuck is
Your
Hey.
Theo Mas Fino, always looking divino, checking out and hanging out with all the primos. It's David Estacado coming to you here live with Ron the Saint. And yeah, the co-host with the most. And hold on. Gotta put on my cool reading glasses on. Nah, there now I can see you. Nice and clear, buddy.
You know, I wonder, do you do commentary in those?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so they looking like some Matt Murdock stuff. If I was a promoter, I'd be kind of pissed because that would insinuate that you was blind.
You're cute. You're adorable.
I know. I'm also pretty.
Do I look like a referee? I'm not wearing stripes, so yeah.
Murdoch wore stripes.
Haha! See what I did there?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Murdoch.
Anyways,
wore a suit. Daredevil didn't wear stripes.
Oh, Matt Murdock. I see what you did there. Those are red. These are blue.
Oh, well, see, then you need to get the dark red ones. You can be.
I
cool
do.
too.
I have a pair. I have a pair for every suit I have. I have a blue pair, a red pair, a purple pair, a clear pair. It's my thing. It's my
okay.
thing.
It's kind of like I do. I have a shirt that represents every company I work for.
Yeah,
it's
all part of the brand.
The colors
it's all part of the brand.
Yeah,
Get that right.
It's about branding.
Even he has his own pair. So
that's right. I have seen Lorenzo wearing the pair. But anyway, dude. So the releases apparently weren't done by the time we were done last week.
No, they kept going. They kept going.
No, I think it was just Matt Riddle was the next one to let go, and I think he was let go either later that day or the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be blunt with you, blunt with Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
That guy wasn't awful in the ring. I didn't care for the stoner gimmick. I preferred the fighter gimmick he had when he was in, NXT. Once again, something was better on NXT than it was the main roster. Oh, you're lying. There's that. But then, dude had a plethora of personal issues too. I don't know what's real, what's fake, but I mean, when you have wrestlers in your area, which we have wrestlers in our region who are like, if you book this idiot, we're not coming. Like, if it gets that bad, huh?
You see that a lot.
Well, I mean, I don't see it that much. I really don't. But I saw it a lot. I saw it with him, and I've seen it with a couple of others, but I haven't seen it. Dude, it's mainly like political shit too that causes that. But in this case, I don't know what caused it. I don't really know all that much about what Matt Riddle did. I know there was a porno with him and a porn star or something, a sex tape leak or something. There was that.
Wow. Okay.
Or he cheated on his wife with a porn star and left her or something. I don't know all the details. I don't know, but let's catch up on comments. Nico Laredo, what is up, dude? Stravy said, "What's up, fellas? What's happening?"
Yeah,
and Ray Cole, what is up, man? He said, "Adam Cole is king. Do I think Mello will keep the belt? I don't. I really don't think he will. I think they're going to put it on Isla. And the reason I say that is I feel like Isla Dragunov deserves that strap for a bit. I think he needs to put NXT on his shoulders for a bit. I also don't see them putting Trick Williams up against Mello right now. So I don't see any point in it going that direction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they were going to put Trick Williams versus him, I don't see you putting Trick Williams in the heavyweight title or the NXT main title bout right off kilter. I just don't see it. So Travis chimed in. He said the stoner part wasn't a gimmick. Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah, everyone's aware. That was pretty much out there.
Ray Charles could see that. That wasn't
It's
a
a
gimmick.
way of life.
Um,
He was literally living the gimmick. That
oh, he was living the gimmick. He wishes he had that Ric Flair drip. Okay.
Mm.
And then Stravy said Isla Dragunov is going up to the main roster. Isla Dragunov is not going up to the main roster until 2024. We have plenty of time to go all the way to like New Year's Evil or some shit before he'll drop the strap there. I see Isla Dragunov holding the belt maybe 3 months and then rolling on up to the main roster in January for the Royal Rumble. That's my declaration. And if you want me to be even better and tell you who he's going to eliminate, he's going to eliminate Gunther. And then they're going to do Gunther Dragunov at Mania. Thank you. You're welcome.
I could see that happening. This is the first time I actually agree with you. Something like that.
Yeah,
That would be
That's
I can
tell
see
me
that
there's
happening.
any other way for that to go, and I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but I don't think you got me. I don't think anybody's got me on that one. I just don't. I don't feel like there's any match that could happen in front of I don't know whatever the 100,000 people is or whatever that show up at Mania every year. It's gonna be in Philly this year. How big is that stadium?
It's huge. Yeah.
And that's only if Gunther carries the title to then. I do not.
I think he can. I think he can.
He can, but I feel like in doing that, they are pissing away a golden opportunity with Chad Gable. You can't tell me I'm wrong there either, because there is nobody that is going to tell me Chad Gable doesn't deserve at least a mid-card title run right now. There is nobody that can tell me that. He is technically gifted. He is one of the best wrestlers on this planet, period. Bar none. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I would like to see Ultimate Dream Match. Ultimate Dream Match is like Gable versus Benoit versus Angle in his prime versus you see how I'm saying? Shelton Benjamin in his prime. Like you take all the prime true Dolph Ziggler, you take all them true prime wrestlers. Oh my god. You can't Daniel Bryan in there. It's there's that's a dream match. He's that level. Is he that over? No, because he's corny as shit. But he's popular. He's popular.
I'm going to agree with Stravia. I have to agree with Stravia on that, but it won't sell over. Yeah.
Right. Not for Mania. You're not wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think Gunther could lose the IC title prior to Mania because of how over Chad Gable is right now. Chad Gable is not over enough to beat Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, but stranger things have happened, or Roman Reigns, right? I'm just going to go there. But he is over enough to beat that guy. Who's the U.S. title holder right now? Anybody know? Mysterio. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work with Mysterio. No, it would not depreciate the IC title reign. The IC title reign is already the longest reigning ever in history. There's no way. There's no way it would diminish that.
Yeah.
None. I'm sorry, my friend. I can't agree with you on this. Like, I see your point, but I cannot agree. If I would have been upset if he had won and stopped that reign from going to being the longest in history, but after that, I was like, man, no, it would not diminish it. It would not depreciate that at all. No, it's not like gender beating Roman. Not even close. Chad Gable is
I
that
think that
over. Jinder Mahal is not. Look at the popularity levels. Look at the popularity level. You see what I mean? I know, David, you see what I mean.
Yes, but I mean, that's, and I think they built up that IC title reign for so long now. He's gonna need like a huge match if they're ever gonna, take that away from him. It has to be. There has to be somebody to be able to, end that reign and make it look legit, make it look good. And I think leading up to Mania, it's gonna be what we just said earlier. I think the other person would be Dragunov.
Well, I really do think that that's the direction it's going. I am, however, explaining that I believe that Gable could win it between now and then, and it's not going to diminish it. And look, Travis is right. Gunther has already made history. You can't diminish that. It's already the longest of all time. He beat the Honky Tonk Man's record. There is not a longer reigning IC champ period in history, period. It is Gunther, number one only. He could go out there tomorrow and say, I hurt my nuts. I relinquish title and walk away. And that's going to be it. Nobody can say anything against it because he was still the longest. He could hand the belt over and be like, I'm done. Here, take it. And go do something else. And nobody could say that it wasn't still that dominating of a run. Mm-hmm. Nobody. I'm not saying who he loses to doesn't matter. You're trying to go, this isn't a political debate. Calm down. Listen, Chad Gable, that over, that's one thing. Having Dominic Mysterio beat him, yeah, that'd be fucking stupid. Okay, come on. That would be dumb. Having Damian Priest beat him? I don't know, man. That's Damian Priest. Having Finn Balor beat him, I mean, that might be a little stretchy, but hey, that's it.
Tommaso Ciampa?
Not if he just threw. Not yet. Tommaso Ciampa hasn't gotten as much as I love Ciampa. He has not gotten back up to that level where he should be yet. If he just threw it away, no, not threw it away. I'm saying if he said, "Oh, I'm hurt," and he relinquished it. Anybody throwing a strap away, yes, that's one thing. Oh, look at this! Look at this, guys. Saint sucks. Yeah, that's because. I'm not a big fan. You mean Damian Priest? You mean Damian Priest? Yeah. You mean Damian Priest? Oh, see, got that. Got me confused here. Jesus.
Not that kind of show.
Yeah. Ciampa would be great. He's not ready yet. Yeah, and Kelly's just saying that because I didn't call him when I was in town. So he could come out to eat with us.
That's rude. That's rude.
Well, I drove past you twice to go to eat.
3 times.
I literally no, twice. I drove to Maryland and I drove back. How did I pass you 3 times?
Well, 4 times technically because I was in Danville for a bit and then I was up in the DMV area. So you drove past me twice that weekend because we were both up there.
But I only drove up once and drove back once. So it doesn't matter where you were. I went, that's it. I only passed you one time.
That's what she said.
Yeah, yep. That's what she said? Okay, got it.
And that's why Stravy hates DP.
That's exactly it. Stravy hates DP.
That's a t-shirt now.
Yeah, it is. It is. Stravy hates DP. If he makes that a shirt, and he makes shirts, right? That dude. My guy makes shirts, right? Did you know that?
I know. That'd be funny as hell. Yeah.
He makes all kinds of shit, logos and all this other madness. But also, I just realized you had our freaking logos turned off. Our names and our headlines. Yeah,
I was recording. I was doing stuff. I was working.
I mean, you need that on so people know who you are.
Well, if they don't know who I am yet, then they're missing out. They need to come and watch the show every Thursday and, catch up on the socials. They need to come to shows more.
Cliff has got me here on this. If Braun Strowman
yes,
was
Cliff.
healthy, him and Gunther.
Yes.
All right. So, I want to see it, but Braun ain't beating Gunther. There's no way, shape, or form. I can't see that happening. I want to see that match now. I really want to see them go, but I don't know about.
That'd be a hell of a match.
Right. It'd be a blast. What do you call those? We heard it on, or I heard it on TV, and I had to text you.
My friend.
A kaiju battle. Yeah, I even spelled
I
it
like
wrong.
they stole my thing. I'm telling you, they watch our stuff, and it happens. I had a buddy of mine. Shout out to X Crew Brand, Mr. Jojo Dancer, made a T-shirt design that had the X with the letters around it. A couple months later, what they have, a WWE shirt in the same way. I'm telling you, they're watching. It happens a lot.
Bro, when he said kaiju battle and then explained it, I'm like, Michael Cole? Really?
Oh, of course it's Michael Cole.
Wasn't it Michael Cole?
He's hip.
Wasn't it him? Or who did I text you and tell you? I texted you and told you when it happened. I was like, these bitches just said, and like I said, I spelled it wrong. Because I
did. You spelled it horribly wrong.
K-Y-J-U. Yup, kaiju.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
K-A-I-J-U. But
hey, hold on. Was the point made?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was
all right, then that's it. That's it. Yeah,
that's in the likes of Godzilla, King Kong, any giant monster movie.
It wasn't there. It wasn't in here, so it must have been in Messenger that I sent it to you.
It wasn't.
I'm trying to see when it was, so that way I know, because and I send you a bunch of food shit. I realize.
Yeah, dude, you make me hungry, man, and I fucking hate you. Like,
dude, I send food shit to all my friends.
He sends me recipes and videos like all the time. I'm like, where's the wrestling stuff?
Well, all right, so
it's like 90% food, 10% wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I send it to you because I know you like to cook and stuff. So that's why I send you the recipe stuff. But yeah, so it was Monday night.
Oh, shout out to the Paragon actually doing that. Fantastic job of promotion and putting that in and making a cookbook out of his opponents. Literally making cookbooks. Yes, he makes recipes. He's been making recipes. Shout out to that guy. Fantastic stuff. You should check it out. It's on his feeds.
I will have to check that out.
It's
I will
fantastic.
have to check that out. Oh man, that does sound interesting. Dude, so Braun and Gunther, I just can't see Braun winning. You know, I can't see him beating Gunther. There's no point there. There's no blue sky in that. If Braun comes back, I don't know what to expect now. I don't know if they're going to do something with him. I would be okay if they did something with him and Bo Dallas together. I mean, just kind of like or even him and Redbeard, Eric Redbeard, bring Eric Redbeard back and make it like, a throwback tag team for a little bit, kind of an ode to the Wyatt, I'd be down with that. Do something along those lines. I'd be cool. Because there's even now, even still, like you still get people doing the Sister Abigail, and when they hit it, they will immediately, turn and look up and point to the sky or whatever, like they're throwing one up for him. And it's like you still hear that crowd. You can tell who's a diehard, and you can tell who's just a fan. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because the people that are, that live and breathe wrestling, will mark out, for lack of better terms. I mean, a couple weeks back, my voice was gone. I yelled as loud as I could when I seen somebody do it right after he passed. I was like, son, I love it. And me and that wrestler had a conversation. He doesn't want to do that exact move. And so I came up with a little twist to it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if he can pull it out. So we're gonna see if it works. But so
Put in the
let's
old
see.
tool belt.
There's just certain things that I come up with that some people just like. Bro, let me tell you this real quick. I had, I was at wrestling all weekend. Well, on Saturday last week, I was at 2 damn shows. But
Mm-hmm.
do you want me to do I'll do the recap later when we talk about the indie stuff. But just real quick, I'm gonna bring this up. Movie Mike. I never seen
Fantastic.
movie.
4K.
I have never seen Movie Mike until this weekend. Instant. I am a fan of Movie Mike. I am signed. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm a fan of that guy. Dude is fantastic. And listening to him
We'll
talk.
We'll talk about it on the indie
Yep.
later on.
Well,
Yeah, but yeah, fantastic talent.
Clifford.
I could have told
Cliff just said Zay Vega did the Sister Abigail at our last show at Lenny Boy. Really? Thanks,
He
Cliff.
was trying to be nonchalant, Cliff.
It's okay.
Dang it, Cliff.
It's okay. So listen. So here's what we got. We're going to talk about NXT's upcoming show. They got No Mercy coming up this weekend. How can you not like Peacock? For like $3 or whatever a month, you get to watch wrestling. Yeah, no. You did not steal pro wrestling. Is for everyone from me. I gave you that. I kept saying it so that you would take it. Pro wrestling is for everyone was for something else. I'm glad that you're using it. I'm so glad you're using it because its original purpose was not this. This is, even more in depth than anything. Pro wrestling for everyone was like an equality movement or something back in the day. Now you're using it to actually help people that are there that are at the show. That's huge.
Yep.
You're good.
Yeah,
you're good, Cliff.
Fantastic. You're helping out.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Yeah. You're good, Cliff. We're just giving you shit.
It's not a gift, but it's okay. Travis, you're good. We're good. And look, that's why I even went to other podcasters and was like, you need to get this guy on because this will fit real good with your show. This fit real good. That dude, Stanley Carr, Wrestling with Heart, he likes to talk about charity stuff and all this other. So I set Travis and him up. I'm like, here, dude, you'll love this. You need to go interview there. You'll love it. Because we've already had Travis on the show. So we've already done our due diligence.
He does a great. I'd like to have him back. He did a great job.
He does.
But before we move on, I want to. I have some quotes here.
You're breaking up
about the whole Matt Riddle situation.
You are breaking up so bad nobody can hear you.
Let's see. He was given too many chances. He was breaking chances, especially here. In that. You can't blame him, and he's right. Though.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
so I don't know about the rest of the world out there. I can't understand anything David is saying. Can anybody out there understand anything David is saying?
How about now? I said Booker T said he was becoming a liability, that he was kept messing up. He was giving too many chances, and it's not a good look. That, every time he messed up here in the news for bad stuff, it's just not a good look for him and the company. So I guess they had to let him go. Matt Riddle.
Oh, dude, yeah, the guy's not good publicity. They say there's
he didn't break me. I break him.
No.
Phrasing.
Every time you look the guy up, I agree, man. You see this cat has got something else wrong going on. It's never good stuff with Matt Riddle. So, but that's what Booker T said. I'm inclined to agree with the 5-time. Okay.
He must have given him five chances, and he done messed it up.
Jesus Christ. All right, so the quick preview for NXT No Mercy, which is happening this weekend. Peacock, like I said, $3 or whatever a month. If you can't afford $3 a month, don't buy that nasty ass burger from McDonald's and order Peacock instead.
Those are only 50 cents for a while.
That's because that shit was contaminated. Don't do that either.
Oh my God, you're one of those. Oh God, it was not.
No, I have no idea. I don't watch the news.
Oh my gosh.
I don't listen to these people. I read that and it was like a blip, and I was like, hey, it's funny and it makes sense. Fuck it. I'll use it at some point. So there we go. I used it. Now it's in the trash can. It's over there. See? Right there. Anyway, listen. Save yourself the money. Buy Peacock instead because you get way more entertainment out of it. For what? $3 a month, $5 a month? It doesn't matter. It's worth having. Anyway, Kalani Jordan versus fucking Blair Davenport. Dude, Blair Davenport is going to crush this chick. Kalani Jordan has zero chance against Blair Davenport. I'm sorry. There's no way. Braun Breaker, Baron Corbin. The Charisma Black Hole has its own match.
Yep.
Both of these guys can do these high power moves and have the ability to be, really intense in the ring. But the crowd doesn't really get behind it. They really don't care. They don't care. They don't give a shit.
Well, like you don't care. You're like, this is boring. You just yawned. You're getting sleepy.
I'm yawning talking about it. I'm yawning talking about it. It doesn't help that I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. But here we are. And I refuse to do energy drinks. Anyway, then they've got this tag team championship fatal 4-way match. This is going to be kind of nasty. You got Tony D and Stacks.
Mm-hmm.
You got Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. You got the Creed brothers.
Yep.
And you got OTM, which OTM is the newest team there. The Creeds, any of them other teams, I mean, Angel Garza have been on the main roster. Right now, the tag team division period on the main roster is just kind of weak. But there's not enough to do to make it worth it. You know what I'm saying? They've got too many faction warfares going on right now to care about, a tag team title right this minute. You're going to see the belts come back and, they're already there. But you're going to see them come back and do more matches involving them. Mm-hmm. Probably after the next pay-per-view. Just my opinion. Or PLE. You get so many of these people who are fucking experts for wrestling, and they're no longer doing pay-per-views. Now they're doing PLEs, which stands for Premium Live Event. Dude, not everybody gets Peacock. They'll still have to buy the PLE as a PPV somewhere else. It really doesn't matter. But, that's going to be interesting. On the Black Hole match, Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker, the concession stands is going to win that one, and the bathroom. Those are going to have the most views. I don't know who's actually in the match is going to win it. Most people don't care about that match. That's what's sad.
Well, for me, for the tag match, I think the family's going to retain. Just me. For this one, I don't know. This is maybe Butch.
What?
Maybe.
For which one?
Just to be different.
Noam Dar and Butch?
Yeah.
I hadn't even talked about that one yet, but yeah, I agree. I'd like to see Butch win that.
Yeah.
I think that'll be good. Dude, Noam Dar is not a bad wrestler.
No.
And then Pete Dunne is one of the greatest, period. I love Pete Dunne. So Butch, I'd like to see Butch win that. Dominic Mysterio and Trick Williams. I'll be honest with you. I think this is where Dirty Dom loses it. Because Mommy's not there because Rhea Ripley got hurt by Nia Jax. As soon as she comes in, the big botch herself fucking hurts the main women's champion. Hurts your biggest draw immediately because she can't hold on to the ropes. I am really trying not to be insulting, but maybe if she didn't have her hands in a bucket of extra crispy before she went to the ring, she might not have slipped off the rope and fucking cracked old girl's sternum or something. You know?
Terrible.
I told you it was going to happen. The moment she came back, I said she's going to get somebody hurt. Bam. She won't even hear a good week yet and fucking up. Miserable. I can't stand Nia Jax. I don't care if she was really eating chicken or not. That's not the point. She's unsafe is the point. She's unsafe. I would like to see her and who's the one that everybody used to make fun of for botching all the time? Was that Sasha Banks? It was. They called her Botcha Banks for a while, didn't they? She was awesome at one point, but then she went on a streak of what the fuck are you doing? Them two, and then I don't know, pick like half of the other women's rosters out there, and we can find just a botch fest of matches. We can name the show Botch Fest. We need to have med staff and at least one ambulance per match on the card. And there we go. Dude, Travis is right. Somebody give Travis a cigar. He's right. The only reason they keep bringing her back is lineage. Yep. I agree entirely. She is awful. She's not good on the mic. I don't care. And then for all the people who are out there like, oh, she's an inspiration. She's such a beautiful plus size woman. No, she's a beautiful woman, period. Doesn't matter that she's plus size or not. Look at her face, her bone structure, the cheeks, the eyes. Yes, that's what you call beauty. The fact that she is a walking injury to a locker room is the issue. That's it. That is it. She is a walking injury.
You would think
I've
at the time
never
she
been
may
a
have gotten
fan.
some training.
Extra
training,
some
time in the performance center.
She needed more than just time at the performance center. I don't know what she needed. Maybe she needed to go to Japan. And hear me out. You go to Japan, and correct me if I'm wrong here as well. But if you go to Japan and you get to hurting people, they really do hurt you.
They hurt you back.
Japan has been that way, right? She didn't need to be performing with people here in the States. She needed to be over in Japan, where if she threw a little too stiff, they got a little stiff back.
It's the nature of the beast, man. Things happen. Things are bound to happen. It's the wrestling business.
No. Okay. Things are bound to happen in the wrestling business. Yes. Are bound to happen. Not always happening. Always happening. There's a big difference, dude. I ain't never seen somebody consistently be shit in the ring. Nia. It didn't matter who did. You can go through the women's roster and start checking off names as who she's injured. And it's most of them. She is unsafe. Has been and will be. When her and Charlotte got into it and Charlotte really decked her, it was because of that. And she deserved every second of it. And I'm not mad that Charlotte actually struck her. You could see that them two were getting pissy. And that's why.
Yeah.
Charlotte's a professional. That's that first word in this business that we're in. Professional wrestling. Charlotte is a professional. And still smacked the shit out of her. I did. Travis, you're making shit complicated. You're making shit complicated. I don't carry fucking Sprite in my gear bag. I carry a humidor with cigars in it. I don't, you know. Ghazi is here. What is up, Ghazi? How you doing?
Yo, Ghazi.
Yep. Oh, I gotta talk about Ghazi in a bit too when I get to the thing. And Ghazi, you know, remember tomorrow night, Charlotte. Okay, Charlotte, not Charlotte Flair, but Charlotte, North Carolina. So Nia Jax still, no. Send her back. I hope they didn't sign her to a long deal. That's all I can hope for. I'm hoping they gave her like a 3-month try. They realized it's already a waste. Have her go make appearances or something. I don't know. Maybe she'll draw better at a meet and greet than Tony Khan did or Aubrey Edwards. Maybe. But was that a low blow? Was that a low blow? I don't care. Tony Khan's got high blow. He's got a lot of it. A lot of blow. But that's like me saying, hey, man, we're going to do a meet and greet. The fuck?
I mean, technically we are. Technically.
No. We're at a thing doing a task. That's not a meet and greet. We're going to be working while we're there.
Still, come by and take pictures.
Yeah, y'all, you know, come by, buy shirts, take pictures, all that stuff. That's not a meet and greet. We're going to be doing this thing from that thing.
True.
This is true. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not even close to the same thing. Ghazi, I don't care. Look, you call. Listen to me. Listen real careful. I know you said you're at training. Call your buddy over here, and in the Greenville area, and tell your buddy in Greenville to come get the guy in Spartanburg, and then the guy in Greenville and the guy in Spartanburg come to the Ghazi, and all three of yuns meet me up in the Charlotte tomorrow. I introduced a society, you know.
Yeah. So going back to what you were saying,
Yeah,
I did see the video.
you see her hands? Her hands went like this, and then she's like, "Oh
no!" No, Stevie Richards went and pulled out what happened there. So they both got hurt, and they WD confirmed they both got hurt, which sucks. It really sucks.
They both got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was Nia screaming my hole again?
No, Raya. Remember, she did the sit out whatever on Rhea, and then she went and did the Samoan drop on Raquel on the outside.
Hurt both Rhea and Raquel.
Yeah.
One match hurt two people, yet I am the guy who's an asshole for picking on Nia Jax. No, I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? And these people out there just think I'm an asshole. I'm not an asshole.
You are.
Okay, I am. But everybody else can see that she's an unsafe worker too. You can't draw if you're not there. Or you can't draw if you're hurt and the world knows you're hurt.
You think that'll affect Dominic's matchup? That I don't know. I think he's trying. I think he's.
She's hurt. If Rhea's hurt, she ain't gonna be there. Dominic loses to Trick Williams. I see no reason for Trick Williams not to win this match. I see no reason for him not to. The dude is getting over. Whoop that Trick is the biggest chant right now in NXT. And I am here for it, dude.
Yeah.
I am here for it because I like the damn movie. I love that movie. That movie was great. It's one of my favorites. I watch it whenever it's on TV, which ain't real often. I got the DVD somewhere. Great movie. Memphis, Tennessee. And trying to listen to old boy trying to rap is hilarious. Because he showed up at trying to film that movie. Get this. Old boy showed up with a fucking an acoustic guitar trying to play music at the table read. No bullshit. That's funny. That is funny.
That's one way to get yourself over. Yeah. That's one way to get over. Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm going to get into the character. I'm going to guitar.
Do what? Getting into character.
Yeah, he's getting. Well, he's at the table. He's trying to get into character. He's going to bring the guitar with him.
Bro, he was like singing folk music. He was not singing "It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp," or he wasn't singing "Whoop That Trick." He had a fucking guitar. It's hilarious. Great movie though. I wish I could remember the name of it.
So I agree with you on this one. It's going to go to Chick Williams. Of course, with the special guest referee, there's always shenanigans afoot. I think that's going to be a factor.
Who's the special guest referee in that match?
That will be. I just had it just here. Dragon Lee.
Okay, that must be new. Oh, the full. Yep. So the only thing is, it kind of makes you wonder if Dragon Lee will be the one to cost Trick that title.
Oh
yeah, I don't like that spot. I'm not a fan of that. I'm ready for Dominic to lose and go back to playing whatever on the mains. In an Extreme Rules matchup.
Mm-hmm.
NXT Women's Champion Becky Lynch defends against Tiffany Stratton. Look, I don't see Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy time getting hardcore. I really don't. I think the only thing she knows about hardcore is probably on the hub somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I can't see her throwing down like that. I can't see it. Can you see it?
No, but it's the man all the way.
I got Becky Lynch on this one too. I actually see. I haven't been able to see Becky losing this thing yet. I'm trying to see beyond and I can't see it.
That'll be a huge upset. It'll be crazy, but this is kind of Becky Lynch's game. It's way in favor.
That's actually why I like her as being the champion right now, because I feel like no matter who you put against her, you're never going to feel like that person's going to beat her. So when it does happen, you're going to be uber surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want it to be like somebody weak. I want it to be like somebody fucking good. You know what I mean? I want it to be a good hit. Let's see. Oh, Travis is right again. Fire one liability, bring back another. Damn it, boy. Can you stop being right tonight? Can you stop? And then we have, for the NXT Championship, Carmelo Hayes defending against Ilja Dragunov. I'm saying Ilja Dragunov is winning this. I really am. Now, once again, with this whole, trying to book it out, I see Ilja losing this to either, and this is going to be crazy for some people, I see Ilja Dragunov losing this strap in a multi-person matchup, and I can't quite tell. I can't put my finger on it. It feels like it's either going to be Baron Corbin or a Dominic Dijakovic. Right. Yes, I know. I know. Here's why I say that. Because Dijakovic right now is doing the spot where he's working with the younger talents, right? You know, Eddie Thorne or Thorpe or whatever that fucking guy's name is. Uh, you got that dude and some of these other young cats he's been working down there. I see Corbin or him taking it and then holding it for a bit. One of the young guys getting their comeuppance and gets on it, gets the strap. I see that being the thing. Which may give us the answer that Baron Corbin defeats Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's on his way to the main roster. Boring ass that he is. He's on his way to the main roster. What do you think?
I'm thinking about it, like Corbin. He needs something.
I see Corbin beating Breaker. I see Dragunov winning against like Mello and in a rematch. Okay, we'll just say Isla Dragunov wins this weekend. Okay, now let's look at a rematch. He beats Mello again. He beats Corbin single-handedly as well. He beats the other guy, Dominic Dijakovic as well, or Dijak, whatever they're calling that dude now. He beats them in singles matches. Now you've got Dragunov and Mello. That's two baby. You got Corbin and Dijak. That's two heels. That's four. Fatal four-way match. I see that's how he loses, and he's going to lose it to one of the heels. I see that happening like right around January. If you look at the timeline, we've got time for everything I just mentioned to happen. I would be horrified if that's the way it went, because being able to call it, being able to predict a winner is one thing. Being able to call 3 months down the line, Jesus Christ, it's getting a little goofy, right?
A little spooky. Yeah, I mean, but look, just a 3-month reign though for it.
3-month reign. All right, we're at the end of September, my friend. October, November, December. January is the Royal Rumble. Isla Dragunov eliminates Gunther. 60 days later, you got Mania. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that that's the way it goes, dude. And I like Mello. I did not like Mello early on. I really didn't, because I felt like he was just generic wrestler again. Like, he was doing the same shit. He had the same spit on the mic. It just, nothing stood out. Then all of a sudden, what really got him over in my book was the North American title run with him. That was why I really started to see him take off. And I got behind it. Was that I enjoyed the shit out of it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's really where I'm at. All that, I feel like all that is where it is, because I can't see anything else making sense. You got that other dude who you could tell was on the gas because his damn forehead slopes out. He's damn near got a hat on. That hat you're wearing, that's what his forehead looks like. What's that goofy prick's name? You gotta know who I'm talking about. I can't think of the guy's name, but he's a goober. He's got that dipshit from Impact as his manager. You know what I'm talking about now? I have to go look at the roster to remember who this guy is. He was in a feud with Breaker, but he sucks too. The guy's not entertaining. That's what's awful. Is the guy's just not entertaining. Yeah, I just can't remember what that dude's name was. Damn it. I am not going to lie to you. I am so surprised that Karrion Kross wasn't released in this latest round.
Really?
I really am. I don't feel like he is hitting the numbers that they thought he would.
Mm-hmm.
I like Karrion Kross. I think he's a fantastic wrestler, and been thinking he's a fantastic wrestler. But I just don't see. Uh, I can't see what they're doing with him. Karrion Kross versus Gunther. That is another money match, right? The problem is that they're currently both heels. I don't have an issue with that because I said it in a post on Facebook and I couldn't believe the fact that it got shares because it's me. You know, people sharing my content is still kind of funny to me. But when they shared my Wrestling 101 post where I said baby faces sell merch, heels sell tickets, that's accurate. That especially here. Here in the indie scene, heels sell tickets, baby faces sell merch. There's certain ways that you can do things as a heel or a baby to further your earnings at a show. I really think that you and I are going to have to get together and set up a thing where the business of the business is one, and also like presentation and even social media counseling. You know, I
Agreed.
think that
Do a
I think,
seminar.
well, I don't know about a seminar, but I think somebody wants to bring us in for a training program.
Mm-hmm.
For and I don't mean the other training program that I'm involved in. I mean a different one. They're gonna want to bring us in potentially for a training thing where we talk about, you know, how to make your presence online make the most sense. How to separate yourself from yourself, so that way you're not fucking yourself. Because you got to separate yourself from yourself so you don't fuck yourself over. No, do you know what I'm saying? You can't have.
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
You are, but the people out there might not be. Listen, you can't have Ron and the Saint saying the same shit because if Ron says something and it screws the Saint over, that's not good business. So you can't let one fuck up the other one. Now you got it. I got some match stuff for us to go over when we get to our indie stuff because we're getting ready to head to the indie thing.
That's it now. It's a good segue.
Well, no, I got one last thing. What do you know about this Adam Cole injury? Do you think it's legit or do you think it's a work? And I don't mean a work for like, you know, he's really not injured. They're going to relinquish the titles for that reason. I mean, like they're setting up MJF to get MJF, you know, ass beaten. You see what I mean? That's where I was at with it. I'm like, is he really? I was trying to find stuff. I figured Ray Cole, you know, he was probably out of here an hour ago. Let's see here. Adam Cole, okay, concussed. Adam Cole says he broke his ankle. Well,
yep, in 3 different places.
In 3 different places, and requires surgery. So, shit.
Yeah, even his even Baker one pulled up the extra.
Oh no, I got pictures. Yeah. I don't want to pull those up. That thing is fucked up as a soup sandwich. I don't want to do that. Ah, damn.
Well, there answers your question.
That's just more colors than the Crayola box. Good Lord. Okay, well, yeah, so he's really fucked up. So yeah, they're gonna have to relinquish those titles. Well, because I can't see him defending it all by himself. They got MJF gonna defend the titles against by himself. I don't think so. Oh, apparently he was booked at DPW in North Carolina.
But it'd be a great way to.
Did he? Well, I figured you would know because you got some tie-ins with the DPW.
Not really. I know some people
Oh,
who work there and have had
oh,
matches there, but I think that's as far as it goes.
okay. Um, oh, Mrs. Overdriver chimed in. She said, "Hey, fam, Overdriver LLC is in the house." That is right. Get on over to
Hey,
Overdriver
welcome.
LLC and be sure you sign up.
And if you haven't
And if
already,
they,
sign up now.
yeah, and not only
Oh,
that,
I was trying to
when you
promote.
fill out the thing, you tell them whoever you want
Make
to,
sure
me
you
or
mention my
David
name,
sent you. Yeah. Oh, see, look,
David.
see, I'm polite and say one of the two of us. You're just a dick and say
No,
make
just
sure
say
it's you.
David.
You,
Yeah, of course.
you good Lord. I'm sitting here like trying to be polite and stuff, and you just want to do that. That's okay. They had him against Chris Danger, but he got hurt. I don't know who Chris Danger is, but okay. Is that like Chris Phoenix? There's like 75 Chris Phoenixes. You know that, right? Exactly.
So that's I know like three, but no, Chris Danger's a good talent. He's a great talent. That would have been a great match. Him and Adam Cole. Wow.
I don't know who. I don't know Danger, but yeah, dude, anybody. Adam Cole's not a bad wrestler. He's not. Um, but damn, DPW is going to bring him in. It's crazy.
Yeah, DPW has some crazy, awesome matches, man. They've
Oh,
been really blowing up. And then they have they have a thing with Firestar. So yeah, it's been pretty dope to see that kind of blow up and see some of the Firestar alumni show up over there. Yeah,
gotcha.
LeBron Cone Zone. You got Bojack. The young OG Mr. Malachi has been over there. So it's been pretty
Well,
dope.
Malachi's down at NXT right now. You know that, right? And he ain't the
Yeah,
only one.
so
Yep, him, Hollywood, Haley J went down there. There was a bunch of people we knew went for
a
tryouts.
shout out to you. Happy birthday, miss. Hope you're having
Yes,
an
happy
awesome time
birthday to
today.
Hollywood Haley J. You guys know her if you watched the Wrestlers series on Netflix, or if you watched us when we were live in Tennessee.
And
Because
her mom came on.
yes, got me blushing and
We
shit.
got to do that calendar shoot. But yeah, shout out to Holly J. Happy birthday, love.
No. You got to
Hope
do that calendar shoot. I didn't agree to that bullshit.
no, I would not mind wearing booty shorts, or as they like to call them, hoochie daddy shorts.
Man, look, you know what would get over a calendar full of people that were actually dressed decent. That's rare. You want to see that with the hoochie daddy shorts or whatever the fuck you said? You can go on TikTok, see that shit all day long. You
I
can
could
see
do
any
that, hoochie daddy shorts. I could look good in a suit too,
goofy shit you want.
button up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like I'm surprised in this day and age of when we walk the streets, when we walk through the stores, when we walk anywhere, you see people dressed in rags. They look like shit in public. I'll admit, I don't always go into stores dressed like, this is a shittier polo that I own, but it's a polo. You know what I'm saying? It's got buttons and stuff and a collar. But occasionally I walk into a store with a t shirt and a pair of jeans on, and I look, I'm still better dressed than half the people in the store. I'm like, what the fuck is this? How? Why? This is like 10-year-old pants.
You gotta make
People,
sure the
these
fit. You gotta make sure you got the fit and the drip looking strong when you go out, because you never know who you might run into.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not here to impress anybody. I could care less. But one thing I did notice, and I noticed this, I swear to God it happened. I went out in public 2 days in a row. One day I got recognized. Odd, odd, odd. I was with the family, so they didn't hold me up. Um, it was real cool. And then and I was dressed decent that day. Like I was dressed, not. I was dressed nicer than I am right now, even. And the next day, I went out dressed like a normal person. Nobody noticed. I was like, perfect. I was like, all right, I kind of figured that out. But if you go too far, somebody's going to see you bumming it, and you're going to end up like fucking Adam Sandler. They're going to know it's you. You know what I mean?
I hate that. It happens every time. Every time. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to wear, the sweat shorts, sweatpants today. Just going to go out and then like you're going to run this. I'm like, God bless it. Yeah, it happens. Crazy. It's the Walmart runs, man. It's the Walmart runs. Anyways, let's get into it. What else we got going on.
Both times.
That's what I told you.
It's been a couple weeks back because even my wife was like, "Did that really just?" I'm like, "Yo, unfortunately, it just happened." It's crazy. Yeah, man. So we're going to talk now about some indie stuff. The show you were supposed to be at, something happened. Weather.
Yeah, storming came pretty hard. It got canceled. I had other stuff to do up there in the DMV area anyway, so it kind of worked out in a way. So yeah, unfortunately, it had to be rescheduled for next month.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. Do me a favor, get me the updated posters or updated or just the one. We know it's the 21st, but the audience doesn't. So we'll we will get to that. Well, so Saturday, my day started at Total Carnage for XWW. Dude. So I've never been to Matthews before. I've never been to this city before. It's like a little plop of downtown in the middle of the burbs. It's weird. But we got there bright and early. We were able to, get some. My daughter got a good spot to sit at. We didn't even break out the merch because I had I had to leave. Cool thing was, I was able to walk less than a block and walk into a cigar shop. That was fucking awesome.
Of course you would.
Yeah, of course I would. And I bought
surprised
cigars.
There.
I bought cigars.
I know.
Immediately into the book bag, and they went into the humidor. That night they were in the humidor. Because by the time I got home, I only had one left. I'll get to that next. But no, dude. So we had XWW Total Carnage. It was the debut for Matthews, and it was a blast. I got you. Yeah. Angels versus Manny Mac. Manny Mac lost that, and his spot for the Battle Royal was on the line because he was trying to get out of doing anything. And Quest made the call and was like, no, here's how this goes. And Quest had told me what was going on. Because Quest was in the ring before that. They made their hardcore title work under the 24/7 rule. Like the old WWE.
Nice.
Kind of, because Quest turned around and cold cocked Metal Shark while we was in the ring together and beat him. So Quest won the hardcore. Then he got smacked with a chair and got pinned and lost it again back to Metal Shark. Metal Shark, after the Manny Mac match, got attacked by El Luchador. El Luchador won the hardcore championship in that. Match number 2, official match number 2. Now, AJ Myers, your XWW TV champ, Luke Fury, and Kay Holiday. This was for the XWW TV title. Dude, Luke Fury hit one of the highest. I've never seen a higher frog splash at his age at this level. You don't see him like that. He wasn't Montez Ford up there or RVD up there, but the kid was up there, bro. Luke Fury was in the air. There's a reason they
got
call
some
him
hang time on it.
All right, he had some serious hang time on it. I was like, holy shit, Batman. Look at this guy. Luke Fury, your new XWW television champion. Sephiroth versus Bobby Valentine for the XWW US title. The match was thrown out, and because it was thrown out, ended up with Bobby Valentine. The way the ref told me, The ref said that it was a DQ. I heard somebody else say it was, you know, no contest. I'm like, but the ref said so. I announced it with what the referee told me. The referee said it was a disqualification, so I called it a disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a disqualification.
There you go,
Bobby
causing
Valentine
controversy again, man.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was not me. Stop trying to blame me. It wasn't me. It was somebody else. It might have been over there at the commentary table. It was loud, dude. There was like 300 fucking people there. It was loud as shit, even though we're outside in the street. Took over a street in Matthews. It was loud as shit. All of a sudden, dude, Quest and the locker room and all these people had to come out the back. Bobby Valentine got slammed into a car, and then Sephiroth got in the car and was getting ready to run his ass over. In the fucking street, dude. No. I'm dead ass serious. Dead serious. Quest grabbed a hold of Sephiroth, pulled his ass out the car, smashed his head into the back by the glass. Luckily, he didn't break it. Sephiroth ended up over by the fucking railroad tracks like 20 feet away. Dude, it was a shit show. It was crazy. I was like, what the hell is going on? Because he was going to run his ass over with the car. It was stupid. I don't even know where he got the keys from.
They're probably still in the car.
I don't know where nothing happened.
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised.
It was crazy. Yes, Cliff, it was a great show. Jay Malachi could latch. Yes, he could match Luke Fury on height. Yes, I know. I was there. He's not. See, I'm telling you, that's what happened. It was freaking crazy. Anyway, JP Lehman and Christopher Prince, representing Money Inc., challenged Jordan Holt and Cam Jackson for the XWW Tag Team titles. Luckily, Cam Jackson and Jordan Holt were able to retain because it was getting ugly out there. Because Money Enterprises is all about the shenanigans.
That I was just about to say.
Now, one thing that was crazy, El Luchador gets thrown through the curtain again by Metal Shark. They tore shit up some more. I think there was 3 broken doors this night. I don't know. It was a bunch of broken shit everywhere. I had to keep protecting the kids. There was a hold up. There was a hockey stick wrapped in barbed wire. There was doors, chairs. I think there was some cookie sheets. It was just a mess. It was just a lot of stuff. And the kids were getting close, and there was a truck like over here that they were sitting, and there was the ring, and then the car was over here. I just didn't want nobody getting hurt.
All right. It sounds like a lot of shenanigans going on. Sounds like you had your plate full there.
So yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, so El Luchador got thrown through, got his ass beat by Metal Shark, and Metal Shark won the damn title back. So Metal Shark has won the title back now twice that night. Crazy shit. Next up, we had Ian Maxwell and D'Angelo. Both of these guys can go. There's no doubt about it. Those two went to a 10-minute time limit draw. It was fantastic. It was awesome. That was a great matchup. Now, the last singles match of the night we had was Little Panda versus Saeed Al-Sabah for the XWW Internet title, and Little Panda retained that. Fantastic match. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with the XWW show, man. You really can't. There's a lot of fun. The craziness happens. The crowd's involved. The crowds are into it. It's a great time. The main event for the evening itself was a 20-man battle royal. Number 1 contender for the XWW Heavyweight Championship with a title shot to be awarded in 2024. Going in at number 1, Cam Jackson was your number 1 entrant. And Cam Jackson won the whole damn thing. Started and finished the battle royal. Crazy.
Wow. Nice.
not without casualties though. I'm not sure what happened, but bro, Murph Mancini got busted open underneath the eye, and blood was everywhere. His shirt's ruined. His undershirt was ruined. He was covered. Like I seen him
Ugh.
about 10 minutes later. Dude, this shit was up his elbows. Like he was covering his shit, and it went up his arm. Crazy the amount of blood that dude lost. And I mean, it was right here underneath the eye. I'm not sure if it was a pressure bust or if it was a slice bust. I couldn't tell. But he got struck right there.
I've been there. I've done that. I've had that happen to me. I
Well,
have
I
a
mean,
scar right here in my eye.
I had this one, the eyebrow. I got a hell of a scar right here, eight stitches or whatever. And this bitch was hanging down like this. Trust me, it was laid the fuck open. But number Stanley, I gotta give him credit. Number one contender, Cam Jackson. That's right.
He's right.
That's awesome. But that was that show. So the surprise of the night is we immediately left after the main event. My daughter and I did, and we showed up where we told everybody we weren't going to be because we weren't booked. Well, wouldn't you know it? I happened to make it to CPW Takeover.
Get out.
Hauled ass all the way back. Dude, took me damn near 2 hours to get there. No bullshit. Took me almost 2 hours. We got there right before intermission, which was perfect. Because I ended up walking out with my buddy Brino, but I'll get to that in a minute. So the way this went down, I don't have the exact match order because I don't know because I wasn't there, but I got it close enough to where I'm comfortable to repeat what happened. Okay. CPW Takeover was live as fuck. The band that played was awesome.
Okay.
They were loud.
Little showy show. All right.
They were good. They were cool. I liked them. I like them a lot. From, I only got to hear them at intermission, so I only got to hear 3 or 4 songs on their set this time. They were fantastic. They were really good. And I think they're playing the next David Cody Memorial in 2024 in June.
Oh, nice.
They've already been booked for that show. Oh, dude, shit happens a year in advance here. It's crazy to me, but it's awesome. Because if I get a booking a year in advance, I'm fucking set. Like, I already know.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
Right? Like, well, that's one less weekend I got to worry about. But Antonio defeated Randy Reno. Antonio Morgan did in that matchup. Luca defeated James Johnson and Bryce Saturn. Now, yet again, I was not here for this, so I had to kind of listen to the crowd tell me what happened, and I had to go talk to Antonio and go talk to Luca to get these informations, so I could bring them to you guys. Selena Rose defeated Ghazi in a hardcore matchup. I showed up just in time for the bat with the poppets.
Yeah.
Bro. The noise that shit made. Nah, y'all can keep that. Fuck that. That was brutal, dude. That matchup was rough. I think a trash can got destroyed. I know chairs were there. There was a chair on a Ghazi, and then a chair hit the chair that was on the Ghazi while Ghazi was standing up. Yeah, dude. Like I can't wait for the video to come out for you to be able to see it on video and be like, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That shit's nuts. We had Drew Hood was supposed to defend against Crucifix. Now, there was a medical emergency Friday morning or that morning. One of the 2 mornings, either Friday morning or Saturday morning, there was a medical emergency involving Crucifix. He's in our thoughts. I understand he's okay, but just, Crucifix is in our thoughts. So Drew had no opponent. In steps in Buggy Wright.
Oh, I was just about to ask, man. How did that go? How was that matchup?
Went really good. Drew defeated Buggy Wright to retain the undisputed United Heavyweight title. That's what it's called now. It's the United Heavyweight title. Then we had Caprice Coleman versus Peterbilt. And the beast from Georgia, Caprice Coleman, got the best of Peterbilt in that exchange. He defeated him.
The ageless one. Nice.
Yep. So you remember I mentioned Movie Mike earlier because Movie Mike was there. Movie Mike challenged Brino for the AWL heavyweight title. I was in Brino's corner holding, I had to hold all the gold.
Mm-hmm,
And then they were like, "Oh, no, that's too much weight. You can't hold it all. You got to go put it down because it's 4 belts. It's very heavy." Yeah, Curtis Coleman. I'm sorry, Curtis Coleman, not Caprice. Curtis.
Yo, Curtis, you said Caprice Coleman? I'm like,
I
man, the
I did.
ageless one? Wow.
No, I fucked it up. Yeah, it's Curtis Coleman, not Caprice Coleman. Damn it. Where the hell? I know why I have Caprice on my mind, and I'll get to him in a minute. I have Caprice on my mind because of D'Angelo. That has got to be that boy's son. Ain't no lie. They look so much alike. Look at them side by side. D'Angelo and Coleman and Caprice. Look at them side by side. And that's why Caprice was on my brain. My bad. I had a brain fart. Curtis Coleman. Yes. I still don't mess up as bad as some of the others out there. Leave me alone.
Oh man, I mess up sometimes too. It's all right.
I wasn't even referring to you. I was referring to some of the other shows who don't even get people right. Period.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah.
Yeah, I at least got Coleman partially right. I got partial credit. Anyway, so Movie Mike and Brino.
You got the Coleman in it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Movie Mike and Brino went at it. Brino defeated Movie Mike. Fantastic matchup. Movie Mike was rendered unconscious. Is how that match ended.
Really?
The ref went to check him. Ref stood up there. He's out. Ring the bell. He's out. Stop the match. It's done. It's over. Ring the bell.
Buenos nachos.
Good night, Irene. Mike was done. And then Dion Johnson defending his title in the main event against Jax Insane. And Jax Insane is your first and only ever two-time CPW champion.
I called it. I called it.
Jax didn't even get out of the ring before he got challenged. And I had nothing to do with this. So nobody can blame me for shit. Zay Vega appeared on the Trons in the Welford Pavilion and said, "Hey, by the way, since the last time I was scheduled to compete for that title, the weather took that shot out. I guess I'll see you soon." Zay Vega is going to challenge Jax Insane for the CPW strap. That is going to be crazy. That's going to be a good match.
That's going to be a fantastic match.
Zay and Jax, yes, it will be. It will be a good time. Oh, man. But that's that. And then, I'm going out tomorrow night. What are you doing tomorrow?
A thing. Recording some stuff. Trying to get something done. But I think we may have to reschedule that for next week. Doing some work.
Okay. Well, so here's the thing. There are 3 matches announced for tomorrow night at Lenny Boy Brewing for XWW. We've got Blood, Sweat, and Tears 4 happening in Charlotte tomorrow night. Lenny Boy Brewing Company.
Do you have the poster for it? Or why are we not going down the posters?
Do we have them in here? Do we have them? Hold on. I don't think we have them. I don't have them, but I can get them. Hang on. I've only got 3 of them because that's all they've released so far. Oh, that's the wrong thing. It ain't down. It ain't backgrounds. Hold on. They're over here. I got them in the overlay. Hang on. Here we go. They're loading. All right. So the 3 matchups we have announced for XWW tomorrow night, Charlotte. You've got Ian Maxwell and Movie Mike going one-on-one in a singles match. That will be a good time. We've got Cam Jackson and Jordan Holt defending against Whiskey Business.
That's going to be an awesome matchup. That's going to be a crazy match. I'll tell you right now.
For the XWW Television Championship, we have Luke Fury versus Kay Omari. That is going to be insane. People can say what they want, bro. Kay Omari, he did a video not long ago. And I brought it up to him when I seen him because I seen him on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They had a video of some shit he did off the top rope, and it was fucking nice. Like, there's no doubt about it. People sleep on him because
I don't know why.
I do. It's the combination of his appearance and his gimmick. People, I guess, don't get it. I don't know. I don't care about. He can fucking go. He can go in the ring. Look at how goofy some of your favorite wrestlers looked in the past.
True. He sounds like he's slow. He's coming into his zone, and that people haven't seen him. And I think that's the thing. This is gonna be his litmus test. He's gonna show people that he can go.
Right. Oh, I totally agree with that. But that's tomorrow night, Charlotte, North Carolina. We will be there. Well, I will be there. You should be there. I'll be there, and you can too. Let's see. That one's already happened.
Great show, from what I heard. Fantastic show last weekend.
That's very cool. We already talked about Blood, Sweat, and Tears 4, which is September 29th. That's tomorrow. We've already talked about that. That's you.
Yes, that is me. I've been dropping posters all over the place for that. Uncensored. UPW returns next weekend, October 7th, or the weekend after that, actually, October 7th, live from the Boys and Girls Club in Raleigh, North Carolina, as we bring it back. Ladies and gentlemen, the first show was explosive, was amazing. This one is going to elevate to another level. You have a ton of matches coming up, and that's what I was trying to set up, trying to see if we can get Jay come back on, talk about the matchups, run down some of the matches here. Special surprise that, I'll be doing a pre-show party. So definitely come out to that show. Come out, support local wrestling here in Raleigh. Don't want to miss out on that. Use promo code Estacado to save some monies when you get your tickets. But definitely stick around for more updates for that coming up next week.
Most definitely. And we've got updates coming for this one as well. Next week, Jackson County Rescue Squad in Silva, North Carolina. Heroes to Legends Wrestling presents the 3rd annual Shop with a Cop. You can see who's on the poster. You got Brittany Jade, Hoss Haygood, Chase Emery, and the Black Cat, Dion Johnson. I don't know if they're going to release a full card for this. I think they did, and actually they did in the newspaper, in the Jackson County Times. It was released today. The full card was. I don't feel like giving it to you tonight.
Not yet.
No, I don't want to do it. So how about you come back to next week? Maybe I'll even have a special day where they come on. I don't know yet. I'm waiting on them because it ain't on me. Maybe we'll talk about it then. We've got Super Clash coming up on the 21st. That's going to be an awesome show. Dion Johnson, Don Furio, Curtis Coleman, and The Real Drago. King Enterprises International. It's going to be an awesome time. Now, the show that David was supposed to be at this weekend, IAW Run It Back from the 23rd, is being rescheduled. Did the card stay the same for this?
The card has changed for some of it. Yes,
Okay. Then I'm
unfortunately.
not going to do that. You got. We need to get the updated info, and then we'll promote the hell out of that for the.
I just put up the updated poster in the. That is the updated poster.
Oh, okay. You put that one up, so I need to delete the rest of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move this. Hold
A
on.
couple of matches were announced. There's some of them were changed.
Okay, you're gonna have to fix that. I can't do
But
it.
still, this
Or you
is
can send it to me. Okay.
but yes, it has been updated to the 21st October.
Very cool.
That is the roster as of right now. Or some of the matches have already been revealed, but we'll get down to it with Tony Tone when we come back for that match for closer to that date.
Yeah, we will catch up with him when we get there. I'm getting rid of all the other, posters from that one because if it's no good, it's no good. Uh, Coming up after that, we've got the Hollyotsko Memorial Cup 8. That'll be in Newton, North Carolina. Always a good time. This benefits the Hospice of the Sacred Heart. We will have a coverage occurrence between now and then for this. They've had a lot of sponsors kicking in to help take care of everything. General admission tickets $5. Kids under 5 are 5. So it's going to be a good show. Remember, it's a charity. All benefits, all charities going to benefit Hospice of the Sacred Heart. I worked this last year, and I didn't even give the guy who run it a chance. I didn't want anything out of it. I don't want anything for this. This is a charity show. That's me. And I have that luxury to do that. And I have the ability to write it off on taxes. I don't need to do it the other way. I can do it this way. That's me. It's my luxury. Okay. And then XWW presents Halloween Massacre Part 2 benefit show for Ian Maxwell. This is to help Ian Maxwell's medical fund. I'm not sure what the medical fund is. I'm really not. That's what I got. That's what I got.
That's all I got for this weekend too. So be on the lookout for guests. We have. I know I have. Oh wait, there you go.
What was that?
That was for that was the appetizer match.
Yeah, that's
for IAW. But no, we have a couple. We have 2 guests that I'm trying to lock in for next week. So yes, we need to talk about that after the show so we can start promoting that. Hopefully we can get that locked in. And that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, well, it's been a good show. I had a lot of fun talking. Hope the audience had a good time as well. They were
I'm liking I like the fan interaction here we got going on.
Yeah. It's always a good time when you have the crowd talking as well. And we were able to have a good back and forth debate on, Gunther and the whole thing. But I'm still sticking with my opinion that Gunther Dragunov doesn't need a title involved. I still think it'd be awesome either way. But either way, guys, David, what you got to say on your way out the door?
Check out Overdriver LLC. Sign up now. Do it.
Yes.
This is going to change the wrestling business, guaranteed. It's going to be a place where us talents, us people in the business, fans, promoters, promotions can get in touch with each other, see what's going on in the area and beyond. If you're not signing up now, you're missing on a huge opportunity. And if you do sign up, just on the very bottom, just mention that David or Ron sent you.
Yep. Well, what is this? We just had 3 comments coming out. Okay, yeah, I know Part 2, no. Part 1 is in Waxhaw on the 20th. Yeah, I don't have the poster.
Cliff, we're looking for the poster. We didn't get the poster in time.
I need the posters. Dude, all right, let's take this back. When I was booked for these shows, I was booked for all of October in one night in fucking August. I was booked before I had surgery for October. And it was like, hey, we need you here, 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 here. I was like, okay, I got you. No problem. But I didn't have all the, I don't have the posters. I just got the posters I got. So I'll do what I can to try to get the posters, my friend. But anyway, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's been real. It's been fun. Hell, y'all. It's been real fun. David, tell them what you tell them on the way out.
Buenos nachos and buenos Doritos, everyone. I will see you next time. Out in the Indies. Deuces.
Yep. We'll see you at the Indies.